everyone, and welcome to my 49th video. Before I begin showing you the pins, I wanted to let you guys know that I will be posting more vlog style videos very soon. Now let's get on to the Disney pins. Today I'm going to be showing you my Toy Story pins. First up, we have this Toy Story 4 limited release pin set. And this is the set 4 out of 4, and it is a whole entire series of Toy Story pins, and each set comes with the main characters of the Toy Story movie. It was released in 2019 to celebrate the Toy Story films and promote Toy Story 4. The 4 out of 4 series includes the character's name or slogan. I would prefer less text on the pins, and out of the entire series they have the busiest design. Last but certainly not least, we have my very first Jumbo pin as well as my first Toy Story 2 related pin, and it is a Al's Toy Barn ID card. No Mickey waffle print on any of the pins today because they are all Disney Store pins. The Toy Story 4 pin backs are a metallic silver and include the normal logos with limited release written in both French and English, the Disney/Pixar copyright, China written in English and French below, and the FAC number. The Jumbo Al's Toy Barn pin is a metallic gold. Personally, I prefer gold outlines on pins because they stand out more. It's way less cluttered by text because there's a ton of space for the logos, Disney Pixar copyright, China, and raised FAC number. It sports 2 pin posts to support its size. Officer Giggle McDimple is featured in this elegant and undeniably blue pin. I'm not normally a fan of rounder shaped pins because I prefer full-bodied characters. But this design breaks the round barrier and shows her entire body. I love the dynamic pose she is standing in, which takes up the negative space. Her facial expression is on point with the energetic nature of her character. I love the tiny details in the pin, like the top of her hat having a teeny paw print. There are also coins being thrown into the air, and the silver ones are etched into the pin to give it depth. It's a nice detail that I appreciate. The text, always on duty, below, is a bit too busy for my taste because there are 3 different fonts and colors. Relating to the colors, her skirt fades into the background because it is the same as the navy blue. Bo Peep is up against a hot pink backdrop. Unlike the last pin, her bow and belt are slightly desaturated so that they don't blend. Her shepherd staff pokes out, drawing my attention across both sides of the pin. The pastel colors on her jumpsuit make this pin's design soft and relaxing. It reminds me of Bo's job as a lamp accessory. 2 white bandages are wrapped on her arms, showing how she's faced the outside world. I like how the colors stay consistent in the slogan, "I'm in charge," at the bottom. They are going for an action pose to display the strength of her character, but her top arm is all floppy and the bending comes across as awkward. Duke Kaboom has the greatest pin shape. It's the first pin so far to have text at the top, and Duke is written within a shooting spark shape. This pin is my favorite in the set because I have a soft spot for Duke Kaboom. Can you guess why? I enjoy the uniformity of this pin because it sticks to 3 distinct colors. It's very pleasing to look at. Notably, the smaller red text. His bike on the back is neatly printed, and I love that you can see the individual hinges and bolts. Even though the bike is tiny, the maple leaves are decorating the wheels. Duke Kaboom's outfit is spot on, and most of the details are printed instead of raised metal lining everything. I think it still looks great though. My critique is that Duke's bike and pockets are gray, but in the film they are mostly white. Forkey is pictured with a wonky face. The background is blue, which causes the writing and Forkey's form to leap out. I'm impressed with the movement displayed by his popsicle stick feet, the leading one aiming upward and the other one facing down in a running posture. The rainbow on his foot is colored and shaped accurately, even though it is very small. I like how his pipe cleaner arms and fingers curve. Forkey is written on the top in red, and a circle to the side has the expression, "Get me out of here," written. I don't like the layout of the words in the circle, but I imagine it's to maintain the carnival theme. I can't for the life of me figure out what he's supposed to be reaching for. It reminds me of a miniature orange slice. Ducky and Bunny are shown on a violet backdrop, which complements Ducky's yellow body nicely. I'm happy to see the plastic hanger on top of Bunny's head, and the stitching across his body is done well. Ducky looks joyful, and his hand is gesturing to the side, looking like the two are having a conversation. The words "Stick with us" are written below, with a great text design being a pattern of blue and purple, with white dots lining the inside to look like carnival neon lights. Unfortunately, there's a paint dip on Ducky's foot, but otherwise it's smooth to the touch. Gabby is up against a light blue backdrop with soft baby blue polka dots. Her red hair and yellow shoes push out of the pin. There are also white laces and polka dots on her yellow dress, and she has miniature freckles, but it doesn't show up as well on the camera. The text is a purpley pink.
I just prefer to include a full body without the background, as this would make a nice standalone
Last
pin.
but not least, we have my very first jumbo pin. And this is a Al's Toy Barn ID card jumbo pin. And I usually would never get a jumbo pin because they're very expensive and they're very hard to find in the Disney stores in Canada, but I was very lucky to find this, and it was on sale for $12.99.
However, the original price of $14.95 USD or $19.95 Canadian is still very reasonable for a jumbo pin.
Also, Toy Story 2 is my favorite out of the Toy Story movies.
And that is just one of the many reasons why I wanted to add this pin to my collection. I'm stacking the 4 out of 4 set of Toy Story pins on top of the Al's Toy Barn pin to give you an idea of the size. All 6 fit nicely, so this means it's the size of 6 average pins.
The backer card is also really nice, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be putting this up or if I'm going to be keeping this all together.
The photo of Al is printed under a raised element. There is a yellow outlining bordering the photo, and the same color is used for his name and the logo, which includes a red outlining and blue. There's a good variety of vibrant colors. The red makes the blues and yellows pop. I also love how the logo lines up with his identification photo.
I will not be putting these up on my display because I feel like they would take up a lot of space, so I'm going to be keeping them down here in my Disney corner. But I will be putting the Al's Toy Barn jumbo pin up on my display. Even though I love the pin backer that it comes with, I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the pin because of how awesome it is, and I really do want to show off my jumbo pin now. Comment down below which pin was your favorite, and thanks for watching. See you next time.